Hey, today I want to share 5 techniques I learned from JUSTESSE. So this idea come from interviews, articles and talks they did over the years. Okay, so back then, when they were using Cubase for their album Cross, they used a lot of compression using the stock compressor from Cubase. They also used a ton of distortion with a plugin called Quadra Fuzz. And the fun part about that is that they were putting 4 compressors and 4 distortion plugins on the master chain. Back then, when they were using Quadra Fuzz, the plugin was not really neutral, you know. It added a lot of phase movement, even without touching any parameters, so I think it's a huge part of their sound. And I think that Xavier said in a Mix with the Master Q&A that they were not using any sidechain at all in the track. It was mainly caused by all the compression they were doing on the master chain.
And I think the master channel was like, it was just completely full of like compressor, distortion, compressor, distortion, compressor, distortion, compressor, distortion.
If you are looking for some solid drums and inspiring presets, you can check the link in the description. It's a pack called New Disco Pop Essentials, and this pack is heavily inspired by JUSTESSE, Madeon, Chromeo, L'Imperatrice and bands like that. During that time, they were using a lot of stock sounds from GarageBand, especially the iLife sample pack, but they were also using a lot of bass one-shots, and from what I know, they were licensed from Spectrasonics. The CD was called Bass Legends. Also, I'm not sure, but you can still get access to the same sounds in the VST called Trillian by Spectrasonics. And I think that JUSTESSE used some of the bass sounds from the Bass Legends CD on their track DVNO, but I'm not sure about that, but maybe that's what they used. Now let's talk about their drums. I know that they used a kick and a snare from the original stems of the song New York Excuse by Soulwax.
Des morceaux de l'album sont faits avec des sons qu'ils nous ont donnés quand on a fait un remix pour eux pour New York Excuse et qu'on leur a volé et que d'autres gens nous volent maintenant, et c'est marrant comme les sons de batterie de New York Excuse avec lesquels on a fait je sais pas, peut-être 10 morceaux.
Any post-processing was also a huge part of their sound. So if you want to get like a similar compression effect, you can use any VCA-based compressor. You can use the FabFilter Pro C2 and choose the mode Punch. And I think that this one is based on a VCA compressor, so you can try this one. For song arrangement, nothing special, they just make a solid 8-bar loop, you know, and they build the rest of the track around it.
Well, one thing that we do a lot is that we focus on making like what's gonna be like the climax of the track, and so we just like make a loop also. And when we think we have like something that's good enough to be the climax of the track, then we go backward and just like strip up elements to structure the track from the climax to the intro. And then you just like finish it and it works.
If you like this video, you can check my other one where I break down production techniques used by JUSTESSE and Madeon. And you can check all the links in the description if you want more information about JUSTESSE and production techniques like that.